Part 6. A shocking discovery. Our breakthrough came unexpectedly. While sifting through data Tom had collected, I noticed a pattern. The cyber attacks weren't random. They targeted specific systems at precise times. Guys, I called out, my voice shaking. I think these attacks are coming from inside the government. The room fell silent as the implications sank in. Tom rushed over, peering at my screen. What do you mean, Jake? How can you tell? I pointed to the data streams, my finger tracing the patterns. Look here. Every attack coincides with a routine system update in a government facility. It's like they're using the updates as cover. Zara's face paled. That's not possible. The security protocols can be bypassed if you have the right access, Alex finished, his expression grim. I've seen similar tactics before. Mr. Johnson sat heavily in his chair, looking older than I'd ever seen him. If this is true, we're dealing with something far bigger than we imagined. Maya, ever the journalist, was already taking notes. We need to verify this. Can we cross-reference these attack times with other government activities? For the next several hours, we worked feverishly, digging deeper into the data. Alex used his programming skills to create a visualization of the attacks, overlaying it with known government operations. As the holographic display flickered to life in the center of the room, we all gasped. The correlation was undeniable. Every single attack aligned perfectly with internal government processes. But why? Tom asked, breaking the stunned silence. Why would the government attack its own systems? I shook my head, my mind racing. Control, maybe? Or to justify increased security measures? Or to distract us from something else entirely? Zara suggested, her voice barely above a whisper. As the implications of our discovery sank in, I felt a mix of emotions wash over me. Fear at the scale of the deception, anger at being lied to, but also a strange sense of vindication. We had been right to question, right to dig deeper. Mr. Johnson stood up, his face set with determination. This changes everything. We can't keep this to ourselves any longer. We need to confront those in power directly. I nodded, feeling a surge of resolve. Agreed. But how do we do that without putting ourselves at risk? Maya stepped forward, a glint in her eye. I might have an idea, but it's risky and we'll all need to be prepared for the consequences. As we huddled together, planning our next move, I couldn't help but feel that we were standing on the precipice of something monumental. Whatever came next would change Veridonia forever, and us along with it. The utopia we thought we knew was crumbling before our eyes. But in its place, perhaps we could build something real, something honest. It wouldn't be easy, but looking at the determined faces of my friends, I knew we were ready for the challenge.